Hi, I'm Leslie Wereszczak, and I'm a licensed veterinary technician with a specialty in emergency critical care. Today we're going to talk about how to prepare for cold weather and your pets. It's really important that you bring your pets inside during these incredibly cold temperatures. Pets that do have to live outside, it's best if they do come inside. However, if they must stay outside, they need to have an insulated place where they can get out of the cold and get out of the wind. Make sure the outdoor shelters face away from the wind and that you put some type of covering over the door to keep wind and drafts from coming in. Make sure that your pets have insulation around their structure to keep it warm, and it shouldn't be a very big structure. The shelter needs to be small enough for the animal to be able to move around inside, but also keep the heat inside to keep your pet warm. Make sure they have a reliable water source, and you'll have to check that frequently because it will freeze frequently during these cold temperatures. If you're walking your pet on surfaces like driveways or sidewalks that have had products applied to them to melt the ice, that can be very irritating to their paws. So make sure you either use pet safe products, or if they do get on that rock salt, make sure when they come inside you wipe their paws off very well, because you don't want them to lick those substances and ingest them. It could cause some gastric irritation and even some ulcerations in their mouth. Be very careful about using antifreeze around pets. Very small amounts of antifreeze is lethal to dogs and cats. So if you are changing out antifreeze in preparation for this cold temperatures, make sure your pets aren't anywhere around it. And also, even if you wash away something that's dripped, even small amounts of antifreeze that are in a puddle that you've washed away, if they ingest that, that can be a lethal dose as well. Don't leave your pets in cars because it can kind of act like a refrigerator, and your pet can actually freeze to death inside of a car during really cold weather. Also, cats will sometimes heat seek, and sometimes they'll crawl up into the engine of the car. So it's best before you're going to start your car that you bang on the hood and make sure you scare any cats that might have climbed up into the hood, or even pop the hood and take a look inside and make sure that you don't have a cat anywhere near the engine block of your car. Pets are susceptible to frostbite just like we are, so make sure that you're taking snow and ice out of their paw pads when they come inside after being out in the snow, and limit their time outside just as you would. The tips of their ears, their extremities are at risk of sustaining frostbite, so you might not see signs of that immediately. If you do see some hair loss or some redness or swelling in those areas, it's best to seek attention from your veterinarian as well. Hypothermia is a real risk as well, and so pets that are outside that are experiencing hypothermia will be restless. They might be vocalizing a little bit, trying to seek a warmer area if they're acting at all confused. These are all signs of hypothermia, and you should get them inside and get them warmed up and potentially seek veterinary attention as well. Just as you would prepare for cold weather, a few small steps will keep your pet safe too.